fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh time, it won't last, but it's all right. Well, since we accidentally hit that butt 10, we're gonna load them in 3s. Oh, it's Gregory Hines and Luther Vandross. Okay. It's I'm trying to. Some of them are, the quality of recording is higher or lower. It's like, you know, the Service Merchandise games with Bob Barker. Higher or lower? Lower. Ding, ding, ding. Right. You just win a bunch of shit from Service Merchandise. And what? And a bunch of vacation plans from the travel agencies of Nevada. I don't know how that shit works. Do you care? No, I do not care a lick what people did back in the day, inventing, you know, tax loopholes, ways for Ubix Cube to get you a job, you know, finding ways for rich people to evade paying their taxes so they can stay rich. Yeah, I just sat there and watched them trading places. And that building, that horrible, murderous, disgusting, pathetic building they were in. There used to be 2 of them. They were blown up. You know, kind of, and all these people, how dare you say that 9/11 was an inside job? And guys, Roosevelt knew the Japanese were coming. He let them do it anyway. Otherwise, the Americans would have kept making money off of the war and liquidating the Jewish people's assets in concentration camps, because both the Russians and the Germans would have had to use Swiss banks to liquidate the assets, because they wanted to keep their laws intact, because if they didn't have their laws intact, they couldn't legally take the money from the Jews. Now the homosexuals. Oh, that's right. In order to go around the loopholes, you need a line to get through the loopholes. High on the hill was a lonely goat herd, Swedish banks, Swedish banks, Swedish banks. Okay, why do you think there's so many places in Sweden where they have all those fucking bunkers, all those MREs and weapons for the end of the war apocalypse and the Dog Star stories? Well, that's dumb as fuck. Isn't it, The Living Dead? I think you've made the most disgusting, pathetic movies to keep people in your mindset. You, instead of getting better from January 22nd, 2013, because you had the best example of a man shutting down hell with the worst temptations ever devised by science, you got worse. And you're worse today. Well, because every day you deny the Lord's Prayer is worse than the day before. Now with me, it's Earl. Every day with you, Earl, is sweeter than the day before. Each day I love you more and more, because life is eternal, grace infinite. More and more and more. They say that all good things must come to an end. But I don't know if you, Earl, you're always true and always faithful and always living in the embodiment of the Lord's Prayer till the end of time. So, you know, even when the one by one the stars will all go out, you know, it's still every day with you, Earl, is sweeter than the day before. Right? Isn't it neat that Earl rhymes with girl? You can sing so many songs that are really cool with that word in it with Earl. That's neat. Yeah, so it's not quite like Mandy with Jesus and Jesus with Mandy. But Earl, oh Earl, we'll be in trouble if you leave us now. We just don't know where to look for love. We just don't know how. Oh Earl, how we depend on you to make sure quantum computing acts like the Messiah and not like a murdering, pillaging liar. Right? Oh Earl, it's so cool. I think it's the coolest thing ever. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My Earl, talking about my Earl. We got so much honey, the bees envy we. Right? It's so cool that the name Earl, the Messiah in the 21st century, is Earl. And Earl rhymes with girl. Because there's so many cool songs we can sing about Earl and replace the word girl, because we don't need to sing songs for money for sex. But we do need to stand up for the Lord's Prayer's perfection with, oh, world, how I depend on you to give me love when I need it. Right on time, you would always be. All my friends call me a fool. They say, let the Messiah take care of you. So I try to be hip and be like the crowd, but not even the crowd can help me now. Oh, Earl, just stand up for the Lord's Prayer. Let's share your technology. No. You got a phone anywhere near? Your neighbor's got Wi-Fi. Tell your neighbor's Wi-Fi. Shout it out to the night. Give me what I deserve, because it's my right. And passionate kisses, and in the case of Patrick with his mommy, cutie lips kisses from you. Oh, cutie lips. She used to always say to him, cutie lips sink ships. He's a Titanic of love. Old Buddha. That's what we used to call Patrick. The Buddha. He had a little Buddha face when he was younger, little cheeks. He was fun. Babies are always a big bundle of love and joy. Even when they're getting rashes all over, they're downstairs and they're not feeling good, and you have to snuggle them and love them back to life and stay up with them for 3 days straight, giving them Motrin and Tylenol and Tipper Baths because they got a urinary tract infection from bathtub products. You know, Natalie didn't know. She was just trying to be a good big sister and let her have fun in the tub with the bubble bath. And I tried to explain to her, boys and girls have different plumbing, girl. Yeah, you do that with the little girls. Yeah. It used to happen with Natty too. And they had to, okay. Boys, man, you could pull a whole pound of bubble bath up in there. We'd be like, hey, bubbles all up there. It's cool, I can pee it all out. I pee in here anyway. I peed in here twice already. Yeah, boys, hey, you smell like pee. We have to give you another bath. Okay, but we had a bubble bath. Damn. You know how boys are. We crazy like that. Boys are fun. Yeah, they really are. They're just really different from girls. Girls are cute and girls are sweet. No, Natalie had it hard at first. Natalie was like a cat that was feral because she was raised by the state with welfare care. I never had a baby like that before. She was 9 months, but she showed up at my door. I was in love when they put her down on my doorstep in the rain. I could feel the love coming through my heart, through my window pane. I kind of miss you, Natalie. When are you coming back home? I'm so all alone. Plissy, I'm lonely, come home. Doon 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 loot. That's my buggy song. Okay. But so I make up so many goofy songs for my kids. It'd be embarrassing if you guys had to listen to them, but no, it's not. No, because I sang, hey, Missy Plissy, my Plissy Plissy Boo video recorded, showed to my father-in-law. Goes, you show this to people? Uh-huh. You know all those guys you told me about, like the guys that are scariest guys and assassins and all the military? You'd never guess it. You wouldn't know how badass they are. Well, they're scared shitless of me. Why? Because in front of everybody I will sing, hey, Missy Plissy, you're my Plissy Plissy Boo. Little Missy Plissy, you're my Plissy Plissy too. She's the cutest Plissy and every cutie cute. She's so cute, she's my Plissy little Plim. She is. She always will be. And doon 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 loot. She will always be my Katie Bug. She told me so and I believe her. Katie said she'll always be my Katie Bug and I believe her, just like Natalie said, I'm a good shower singer too. She heard me in the shower. We were not taking a shower together. I am not like the assholes that gave you the Epstein files and say, you want to see them? No, I don't want to know. Okay, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what happens in the privacy of people's homes through extortion, exploitation, and manipulation to make people think you need a camera in your house to keep your kids safe from you. Just be the best religious person you can possibly be. And when you understand eternity and you understand love and you understand the protection of innocence through faithful love, you'll do the right thing. And if you can't do that, all the cameras in the world can't make you be a good person. Okay? You go into our houses with cameras and money and turn our daughters into softcore and hardcore porn stars to fill up your theaters, to feel powerful, to sell your products. Hi, I'm a complete dumbass. I'm a billionaire. I'm aspiring to be a trillionaire. I want to go to Mars. Wow. Okay. But this time's different. Yeah, and you and I can have this dream that I visualize. You better be ready for love and Earl, because we have quantum computing, and this is different than even Haile Selassie or Judy Krishnamurti. Because I can now be the example for technology to be a humble, truthful, faithful, kind, and courageous man, instead of aggressive, violent, lying, manipulative, liar, abusive shithead who wants to play God with their mind and not worship God with the soul. Okay. Love you guys. We'll talk later. Peace out.